96.3 The Lou. We are the new 96.3 R&B for the Lou.
Hey St. Louis, the show starts now. Demetrius Johnson banging out the box from Sunday morning, jamming so hard he might break the rim. Demetrius Johnson, fella, keeping his ear to the street. He's bringing the heat. Demetrius Johnson. True conversation about St. Louis sports, politics, education, the streets, and music. Demetrius Johnson. He's bringing you news from SLU to Mizzou, home of the Cardinals, the Rams, and the Blue. Demetrius Johnson. Rewarding big-time players, making big-time plays. Who's shining on the football field, who's shooting them days. Demetrius Johnson. Keeping it 100 with the big fella. Just like me, he's a true STLer. Demetrius Johnson. Looking out for the community and the kids. It's the big fella, man, you know who he is. Demetrius Johnson. So hot. So hot. You're now in tune with the sound of Big Lang. And the show starts now. Hot. Demetrius Johnson.
You went there with the big fella. I told you not to go there with the big fella. Oh, big fella, don't hurt him. The big fella just ate you up.
Good morning and welcome to the Demetrius Johnson Show, the big fella flying high. With these compadres, it is early in the morning, y'all, and I'm feeling pretty good. I had a pretty interesting weekend, and you know, anytime you have a good weekend, you're just happy. You know, I'm in a happy mood. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Big D?
Good morning, sir.
Hey, man, let me say happy birthday to my boy, man. Today, folks, I want y'all to, on my Facebook, and y'all want to holler in, and wish my boy Big D happy birthday, man. He is deserving. And guess who else's birthday it is, Big D?
Where?
My girl, Yolanda Fountain Henderson.
A true Scorpio.
Yeah, happy birthday, man. So what's the deal with Scorpio? What kind of folks?
Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. First things first. Scorpios are always loyal to whom they have as friends.
Loyal?
Absolutely.
Maybe I messed up one. Maybe I missed the loyalty piece.
They are loyal to, you know, and it's one of those deals like how our relationship is, you know, just you might have a bad day, but at the end of the day, you know that person is always going to be there, and that's how I've always been.
Well. Some of the
There you go.
Scorpios, I went out there and dated and all that stuff. I don't think so, Playboy. I don't know about y'all.
They look.
No loyalty there, Big Mike and Jay-Z. no loyalty there, Jam. Nah. I don't know what maybe you just you came out of a different batch of. Well, my girl Yolanda Fountain Henderson, today's her birthday, right? And she's loyal. That's my girl. So you may be on something right here. And let me say what's up to my girl, Sylvia McCowan, man. What's up, Sil? I ain't talked to you in a long time. Sylvia used to come down and work with us at the foundation. I don't know what happened to my girl. She just kicked your boy to the curb. She used to have my back. I don't know. And my true love, man, my girl to Miss Pamela Boyd. Hey, man, my posse's up early in the morning. Brandon Berry, good morning. Marnice. Hey, man, get to talking to you, Marnice. You know, Marnice called me yesterday, man. I called her back. She said, you got that wrong. You DJ, I didn't mean to call you. I was kind of, Marnice, I want to let you know I was kind of hurt because I'm thinking you was trying to call me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Sylvia, you don't be talking about you coming back. You know you ain't coming back. I ain't talking to you about 10 years, girl. But you still my girl. And my girl Keisha Jackson, man. Good morning, everybody, man. The Facebook family's up this morning, y'all. All right, it's time to get, what's up, JC?
What up, bud? What's up, man?
I'm good, man. How you feeling, Coach?
Hey, you know what? We here, man. We here. That's a blessing.
And I want to say to you, Coach, congratulations on y'all. I think that was your last regular season game yesterday, right?
Correct.
Over St. Louis University High School, and you guys beat, who's that, McClure?
Yeah, man. Coach Brown and McClure, man, he's got those kids playing hard, but we were the better team yesterday.
Yeah, I like old Coach Brown over there at McClure, man. I think he's just a first-class guy, man. Former Mizzou grad and all that good stuff. So you had three Tigers yesterday. You, JC, Mike Jones, and Coach Brown. I love some Coach Brown over McClure. That's a good coach over there, y'all. Big Mike.
Yes, sir.
You ready to get this party started?
Might as well.
Let's go.
Blue Tiger Pride, baby.
For life.
Hey, college football, baseball playoffs, my man Luther Burton, and Big Mike High School Players of the Week.
Let's go.
Big upset yesterday. Illinois upset number 7 Penn State in a record 9 overtimes, 20-18, man.
You know what I thought interesting when I heard the coach talk about how he didn't have no players on his team that he thought was any good. I mean, on the offensive line, he was like, JC, did you hear my man? He was going off.
I was surprised that he would say that about his roster, and then those kids go out and play for him. You know what I mean? Because that was weird for him to make those comments that he made.
Yeah, maybe he was trying to motivate him. I don't know what it was, y'all, but
he motivated Chase Brown because Chase Brown had that thing, carried that thing 33 times for 223 yards and a touchdown.
I mean, they was rocking, man. They was rocking. And like my Facebook family, y'all, and JC, Mike, I don't mean this, but man, they are busy this morning, man. What's up, Facebook family? Dr. Quigless, what's up, Dr. Quigless? Hey, man, Dr. Quigless we're gonna get him on next week. I'm gonna talk about this guard, it's a mouth guard. They call it a mouth compliant, an appliance that give you balance and strength. Hey, Dr. Quigless, I'm running that thing every freaking morning when I run and jog and lift weights. Great deal. Daniels, what's up, man? How you pronounce that? Shike. I don't know how to pronounce your name, man. Daniels, I'm gonna say that. What's up? Good morning to you. And they always say coffee. What's up? Anthony Creighton, good morning to you too, man. Oh, Creighton, I grew up under him, man. He was like a brick brother to me. What's up, man? All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Big Mike.
Hey, DJ, you know everybody up because us old folks don't sleep number 2 or 3 hours during the night. We be up at 4 o'clock.
Hey, you know what? I kind of believe in that, y'all.
That is true.
I'm telling you, I cannot sleep. Remember when I was young, dude? When I'm in my 20s and teens, I slept all freaking day. I can't even sleep number 3 or 4 hours a day now. It's crazy, man. I think you're right, Mike. I think you're right.
Yeah. Hey, Alabama beat Tennessee 52-24. My man Jameson Williams stock steady rising. 6 catches, 123 yards. That's 20.5 yards average, man.
Wow.
Ooh, Jameson Williams looked good. Track star. A football player that runs track is dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A good football player that can run track.
Yeah. Hey, Notre Dame beat USC 31-16. My man Kyron Williams from Bionic, 25 carries, 138 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Was Notre Dame supposed to be pretty good this year? I mean, USC, was USC pretty good?
Well, they're okay. But I would just like to highlight my man Kyron Williams, man.
Okay. Because I don't know if USC is any good. I didn't know.
USC fired their coach. They struggle.
Oh, they fired their coach during the season?
Yeah. I think they was waiting on Urban Meyer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, FAMU beat Mississippi Valley 31-28. Prairie View beat Southern U 48-21. Jackson State 42-12 over Bethune-Cookman. Shadur Sanders 18 of 29, 309 yards, 4 TDs. Old prime time got the SWAC on the map, baby.
Hey, man, let me tell y'all something. Prime time got them rolling. Hey, you know what's interesting? I had an interesting conversation, y'all, with a guy, a good friend of mine. He's coaching at one of the black colleges. I'm not going to throw him under the bus. But let me just say this to you. In our conversation, we got in a big conversation about Deion Sanders. And he was saying that he had a problem with Deion Sanders and these black guys getting these jobs, Eddie George and all these cats, because he felt that they're not going to be there long and all this kind of stuff, and they just using the black college to get a stepping stone to go somewhere else. I asked him this question. Tell me what other coaches ain't doing the same thing. I gave him an example of Coach Drinkowitz, when Coach Drinkowitz was at North Carolina State, when Coach Drinkowitz was at Appalachian State, when Coach Pinkel was at what is that school over there? He was at Toledo, one of them schools.
Yeah, Toledo.
You know what I'm saying? I gave them examples of everybody climbing up the ladder. Why is it that we feel?
All them guys have done that.
Yeah. Why is it that we feel a black coach, because you're in the black college circuit, you supposed to stay there and don't use it for a stepping stone? Name me some freaking body who don't use that stuff for a stepping stone. I mean, a high school coach want to be a college coach. What do? He goes, he coach high school to get the experience and get on somebody's staff. Get on somebody's staff, then he go to college or pros. Well, I just think they're just taking advantage of the black schools. Deion Sanders, every black college should be kissing his butt. Right. Because when he's brought to that the recognition, they're on ESPN2 damn near every weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't hear nothing about black colleges until Deion Sanders. Why is it that we cannot support black folks who's doing the right thing and who's bringing awareness? We got to beat Deion Sanders up? That's ridiculous, man. I mean, it just pissed me off so bad. We don't have no support. Hey, you know what? Guys, I'm gonna have a caller that calls my other show in Detroit. I'm gonna have him on this morning. Steve, we're gonna get old Steve on this morning, and I'm gonna tell him he's gonna give us his philosophy of black folks. I'm telling you, it's off the charts.
And I think he hurt his toe. Yeah, didn't he have surgery on his toe or something?
Yeah, on his foot.
He didn't coach yesterday. Yeah, on his foot. Yeah.
Right.
He got that thing rolling, man.
Man, come on. Jackson State, Deion Sanders, making money.
53,000 people at homecoming.
53,000.
Record.
A record. And y'all want to criticize a black man for having an influence and a power? You didn't criticize Nick Saban when he went from LSU, when he went to Miami Dolphins, Atlanta Falcons, wherever he went, and came back to Alabama. Y'all don't criticize those coaches. You don't say he need to stay there and be there forever. Don't do the black schools like that. First of all, the coaching the damn black college, that takes a lot. It really do. It really takes a lot to do that, because they don't have the economics. And then the black folks that graduated that's doing well in these black schools, they don't give back like these white schools.
Right.
They really don't. Mike, you went to Lincoln University.
Right.
Come on, man. Quit it. They need to quit it, man.
Yeah, you're right.
They need to freaking quit it.
Look, and even if he leaves, look what he's leaving to the next guy coming in.
No doubt about it.
All you got to do is be like Barry Switzer with Jimmy Johnson. Just drive the car.
Yes. and then they building facilities on campus, JC.
I'm going to go on and say it. When Mike Jones was the coach at Lincoln, he had more alumni support at SLU than he had at Lincoln.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
JC, you're 100%. They didn't even want to pay all the coaches' salaries up there. You know what I'm saying? He had to go and figure out a way to pay his coach salaries.
He had to go and get cell phones. His wife had to go and get cell phones for the coaches.
Had to go get cell phones for the coaches that the school wouldn't even provide it. So don't sit up here and talk that garbage. But you know what? Let me give a black college some credit that's local. Harris-Stowe State University, all right? You got my girl, Colin Smith over there, right? She's the interim president, which she should be the permanent president. You got my girl, Dr. Stewart, over there, right? You got my man, Dr. Terrence, that comes in there at the barbershop. Big Mike get a cut, right?
Right.
They are really doing a good job in trying to change that whole dynamic and make black colleges where you would like to send your kid for that college experience. So I got to give them a lot of credit for that. I mean, I think Harris-Stowe just get, overlooked a lot of times because it's right here. It's kind of like, what they say, a king, a crown, a king in your own city or state. You don't really look at it. But Harris-Stowe I think, is a silent winner, man. And what we got to do, we got to beat our drum for Harris-Stowe State University. In fact, guys, guess what? In the 7 o'clock hour, I got two coaches coming on, the basketball the women's basketball coach and the men's basketball coach. And I look forward to talking to him, so it should be good.
Right. That's what's up. Hey, baseball playoffs, man. Astros beat Red Sox 4-2. Braves beat the Dodgers 4-2. World Series Game 1 Tuesday. Braves at Astros. I like to see old Dusty Baker get him a ring, man.
Hey, man, Dusty Baker is a hell of a coach. When they lost that one game, when they came back and lost that one game, he was real cool, poised, and calm. Like, hey, you just got to go out and play. Let's go. Just getting started. And he was right. And you know what? They brought Dusty Baker. See, he ain't getting the credit, folks. Let me just say this. Dusty Baker came into a very difficult situation because the Houston baseball team, if y'all guys remember, they cheated.
Right.
And they had to fire everybody. They was cheating and won all them games. Dusty Baker, they bring him out of retirement. He comes in and get him back in the Champ World Series.
Yeah.
And then miss a beat. And then he ain't cheating. He wasn't stealing signs and all that stuff. Come on, man.
Right.
Give our black baseball guys credit. You know, hell, it's hard to give black coaches credit anyway. Give them some credit, man.
Right. Hey, Luther Burton, man, commits to Mizzou. Boy, I like that, the playmaker. Man, he going to draw other players from local and national up to Mizzou, man.
JC, I want you to comment on that.
Well, man, it's probably Mizzou's hugest commitment, man, since I've been a part of Missouri and supporting Missouri, man. It's just going to be very impactful. You know what I mean, DJ, you know, and he's a good kid, man, and he's going to do well there, man. I think he made the right decision, too. I think he made the right decision, and I know Coach Drink is going, when he gets there, he's going to put that offense around him, man. He's going to work. He's going to get it done, man. He's going to be all right up there, man. I'm glad that he chose Missouri.
I agree. Let me say this to y'all. The last impact player that they ever got out of the state of Missouri at that magnitude wasn't Jerry Macklin, those guys. It was Tony Van Zandt. Tony Van Zandt was the most impacted player. He was the #1 running back in the country. And he came back, right? That's going to be the same thing. Luther Burton going to Missouri. It's going to help his family. It's going to help him. He's going to be the face of the freaking program. That's a great move. And then he's a great kid, and I love his dad and mom. So guess what? We got your back, Burdens. We got you, baby.
Right.
Thanks for being a Tiger, baby. You're going to be in the family of the Tigers for life now, bro. What'd you say, Mike, for life?
Yeah.
All right, big dog. We got my man D said we got to hurry up. We got to take a break, so go ahead. Anything else, Big Mike?
Mike High School Players of the Week.
Let's go.
Kirkwood wide receiver Tyler Macon, 8 catches, 256 yards, 2 touchdowns, and win 30-29 win over Eureka. CBC wide receiver Jeremiah McClellan, 11 catches, 284 yards, 2 touchdowns, 48-21 win over Edwardsville. Big Mike High School Players of the Week.
All right, Big Mike, as I always give, they want their cut. What can they do, Playboy?
Hey, Grand Center Barbershop, baby, 3315 Olive, 531-2838, hard from anywhere. Right on DJ Blue Tiger Friday.
For life, big dog, for life. All right, we got to get ready to take a break, Big D. All right, check this out, y'all. We got my man Big D. We're going to come back with a fat intro that Big D came up with for me. Holler at your boys at 241-314-241-9696. Coming back, Maury Scott scouted out. We're going to be talking to my man Steve up in Detroit. We got the coaches from Harrisville State University. Oh, I got it locked in today. And then we're going to, in the second hour, man, it's going to get real sensitive about this young, beautiful girl, the 19-year-old girl who got murdered. We're going to be talking to her father, who's a very good friend of mine. And, man, my prayers go out to the family. The big fella, Coach Big D. We're right back.
The new 96.3 R&B for the Lou welcomes the biggest R&B concert of the fall. Love in the Lou. Sunday, November 7th at 8 p.m. at the Factory in Chesterfield. Featuring Mario. Let me be the one. Along with Jack Weeks. And special guest, Bobby V. Bobby V. Plus, Fresco King. Tickets are on sale now at the Factory Box Office, all Ticketmaster locations, and at 963thelou.fm. It's Love in the Lou, Sunday, November 7th, with the new 96.3 RNB for the Lou.
Did you know that William Shakespeare coined the phrase, "I'm in a pickle"? Woo! Hi, I'm Dan Grosvenor from 5 Star Auto Plaza, and I can't thank Bill enough for the perfect description of my current situation. I'm in a pickle, and you can drive for a nickel. This week at 5 Star Auto Plaza, we can get you in a nicer, newer car for just 5 cents down. Yep, just a nickel, and you can drive, even if your credit is as tragic as Macbeth. 5 Stars Everyone Drives credit approval process means if you have a job and a nickel, you can be approved in driving today for a low payment of only $177 a month. It's as you like it at 5 Star Auto Plaza. Make the smart play, St. Louis. At 5 Star Auto Plaza, there's no comedy of errors. See all the cars at 5starautoplaza.com. I'm Dan Grosvenor, and I'm a dealer for the people. Woo!
Credit requires bank approval. 4.9% APR. Stock 046623. Call 877-230-8395 for complete recorded details.
That's 5starautoplaza.com.
Pickle Man.
Car falling apart? 111 Salvage has a huge inventory with 10 acres of auto and truck parts arriving daily. Save money getting your own parts at 111 Salvage. Engine or transmission starting at $175. Pulled and ready to go for you at 111 Salvage. Conveniently located 10 minutes from downtown. Open 7 days a week, 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. Call at 618-931-2644 or 111salvage.com.
Clement Automotive Group presents things you probably don't know. Number 1, the first person convicted of speeding was going 8 miles per hour. Number 2, bubble wrap was originally invented to be wallpaper. And number 3, Clement Automotive Group offers a 30-year, 300,000-mile warranty on all new and most used vehicles. Hard to believe, right? Everybody knows you gotta get it at Clement. Everybody knows you gotta get it at Clement. Find the car you want, new or used. Get it at Clement, get pre-approved. 6 locations or log on. ClementAuto.com.
Hi, I'm Raj Clement, owner of Clement Olympic Motors. Clement Olympic Motors has over 1,000 quality vehicles, which means we have something for everyone. At Clement Olympic Motors, your vehicle is protected by a 30-year, 300,000-mile warranty, because protecting you is our number one priority. If you need a car, truck, or SUV, come see me, Raj Clement, with Clement Olympic Motors.
Everybody knows you gotta get it at Clement. Everybody knows you gotta get it at Clement. ClementAuto.com.
Attorney Roger White got you.
The choice of a lawyer's informed decision should not be based solely upon advertisements.
Freaky Rex, paid spokesman for Attorney Roger White.
If you've been in a wreck and you just need someone to talk to,
Attorney Roger White got you.
If you want to turn that wreck to a check and you don't really know what to do,
Attorney Roger White got you. Got medical bills, no transportation, missing work and got a lot of lost wages. Your neck and your back hurt and you think you deserve some compensation. When you need some help in running out of pay, Attorney Roger White got you.
He can turn that wreck into a check. Yeah, he can turn that wreck into a check.
Attorney Roger White got you.
Let him turn that wreck into a check. Just let him turn that wreck into a check.
Attorney Roger White got you.
I'm Attorney Roderick White, and if you want real answers to your car wreck questions and real help with your car wreck problems, call me at 314 or 618. I got you.
If you're on Medicaid, how would you like if your caregiver was your daughter, your son, your grandchild, or close friend? If you're on Medicaid, Freedom Care can help you hire the caregiver of your choice, and that caregiver will get paid. In fact, Freedom Care now offers instant pay. Your caregiver can get paid instantly as soon as their shift is done. Call 314-789-8100 and talk to Freedom Care about having your friends or family take care of you and get paid to do it with instant pay. No more worrying about getting care from an aide at an agency. Freedom Care helps you choose who you want to take care of you, and that person gets paid. Call Freedom Care at 314-789-8100. That's 314-789-8100 to enroll in this program now. You get a caregiver you know and trust, and they get paid instantly as soon as their shift is done. Enroll now by calling 314-789-8100. That's 314-789-8100, or go to freedomcaremissouri.com.
Can I I get a weight reading on the cat in exam 3?
Zuri needs a new vet tech after their current one literally moved to a farm.
Detailed checkup is waiting.
But finding an ideal replacement takes some training.
This is like herding cats.
Indeed can help them hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Schedule virtual interviews and talk to candidates right from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Wake up to Wendy's and get a bacon or sausage, egg, and Swiss breakfast croissant for just $1.99. Made with fresh cracked eggs and served on a hot buttery croissant that's fluffy enough to sleep on. It's time to wakey. Hit the Wendy's drive-thru and get your bacon or sausage, egg, and Swiss breakfast croissant for just $1.99. That's a better breakfast for just $1.99. Only at Wendy's. We got you.
Limited time only. U.S. price of participation may vary. Third-party delivery prices may vary. Not valid in the combo.
As a dentist, I know what my patients are saying. She says her gums are irritated. Is there anything you can do? You can try new Crest Advanced Gum Restore. It detoxifies below the gum line to restore your gums back to health in just 7 days.
Back to St. Louis's best mix of R&B.
Jamming the most R&B.
This is the new 96.3 R&B.
This is my station.
For the Lou.
What's the name of the hoe? Demetrius Johnson. What's the name of the show? Demetrius Johnson. What's the name of the hoe? Demetrius Johnson. What's the name of the show? Demetrius Johnson. What's the name of the hoe? Demetrius Johnson. What's the name of the show? Demetrius Johnson. What's the name of the hoe? Demetrius Johnson. What's the name of the show? Demetrius Johnson. 96.3 for the low. Do it for the kids and the youth. From 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. we giving you nothing but the news. Demetrius Johnson, the morning show. Demetrius Johnson, the morning show. It's Demetrius Johnson, the morning show. Demetrius Johnson, the morning show. Got the scoop on all stacks at SLU. And all the local high schools too. The home of the arts, the home of the cars, the home of the St. Louis Blues. Demetrius Johnson, the morning show. Demetrius Johnson, the morning show. It's Demetrius Johnson, the morning show. Demetrius Johnson, the morning show. 838.
Well, welcome back to the Demetrius Johnson Show, man. Oh, man, the big fella hanging out with his posse, the coach, and most guy. Hey, man, that was kind of slick, y'all. That was kind of slick. Big D.
Hey,
that was slick, Big D.
Music.
What you say, Jimmy?
Cut the freaking music. Hey, man, cut the music.
Cut the music. All right, cut it.
Hey, Big D.
Yeah.
Hey, man, the host of the Demetrius Johnson Show done changed up on us, man.
This dude was a fool, man.
Hey, man, with no warning, he just changed up, man. Hey, he done went down there to the Legends of the Hip Hop concert.
Uh-oh.
I don't know who this guy is.
Uh-oh.
Hey, man, you know what? I did want to go to the Legends of the Hip Hop, but I couldn't make it. That would have been kind of cool to go there, man. I didn't make it. That's my boy Big D, y'all.
Now, that came from Phillips Studios. That's where that came from.
Oh, man, that's tough.
Hey.
That was tough. So thank you, Big D.
Not a problem.
Thank you, man. And tell your boys, Will Studio, you say?
Phillips Studio.
Phillips Studio?
Yeah.
Hey, Philip, thank you, man. Yeah, give him some love, man. Thank you. Hey, man, and my girl, I got to say this before we go to our guests, our next two guests. Nikki Woods, thank you. Good morning. My girl, my man, Will James. No, I didn't go to the Vashon game yesterday. Did Vashon win or lose that game yesterday, Jimmy?
They lost.
Okay, they lost. Okay. I'll tell you, Will Franklin's done an outstanding job over there, man. He has done a great job over there. You know, and Apprentice Henderson, thank you. Will Franklin's done a great job over there, y'all. Got them competing. They're looking good, and I know he was trying to raise money to buy some new helmets for the kids. That's what we got to do, man. Everybody always, before we go to our guests, Mo Scott and JC, everybody always want to talk about V get ready to roll, V get ready to roll, right? I'm going to tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
Bob Eastern, the mayor of East St. Louis, and other guys like Maurice Scott, y'all truly behind East St. Louis football and sports. Y'all raise money for those kids. Y'all get them new stuff. When Darren Sunken travel with those kids, they travel first class, y'all. I mean, custom buses, flying them all over the country, looking good, looking like a damn pro team, and make these kids feel of value. If Will Franklin need some helmets, that alumni base over there should be putting money in there to help this dude out, man. Because I'm hearing, that somebody who was going to help support him with helmets, they can't reach some guy. I don't think he's a Vashon alum. He wasn't no alum. However, hey, man, let me tell you, my foundation going to donate $1,000 to him right off the rip. Because we got to do that. We got to support these guys and getting these young black boys off the street who's doing the right thing. Will Franklin over there got those young boys doing the right thing. We got to support him. Darren Sunkett, like him or not, folks, that dude is doing a great job with those kids. A freaking great job. So, I mean, when we got programs like that, man, historic programs, we got to get behind them, man. All right, so that's my B today. I ain't gonna get moved on that one. All right, before I bring Mo Scott in or Scout it out, I want to bring in. I have a show in Detroit for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday nights, from 6 to 8 St. Louis time, and this is a caller that calls me all the time in Detroit. This is my man Steve. What's going on, Steve?
Well, good morning, DJ, and to your co-host. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing? Hey, now, you always come with a different perspective about black folks, and you got a saying you'll say it before you go. I want you to tell me.
Oh, this is my guy.
Right, yeah. Tell me the mindset when you talk about, like in Detroit and St. Louis, we mirror one another. Detroit is the largest black city in America, and the difference is y'all got a white mayor pushing y'all around up there. We got a black mayor, a female, first time. But talk about the mindset of the black person.
Well, the mindset of the black person, I love that mindset. It is the Negro that has a mindset that we need to ostracize from our community. And there is a difference. And let me preface my statement before any of the callers call in and say I'm just disrespecting or being derogatory towards black people. I love black people, but I despise Negroes. There is a difference. Black folks understand that we vote on Tuesdays. Negroes just think Tuesdays are made for tacos.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So how do we get in that mindset, Steve? I mean, what took us black folks that way, that we don't support one another? We don't go and fight for what we feel that we need to fight for. We'll go to a damn party before we go out and fight for something.
Well, if you look at it, it's not a Detroit problem. It's not a St. Louis problem. It's every black city in this country problem. It's systemic. It's funny how you could call a relative you never met, and if you pick up the phone and you start dialoguing, and if they live in an urban setting, y'all got the same conditions. The problem is the Negro has become to outnumber black folks. And if you don't believe me, look at your conditions. I believe that if you held two lines, one line said, this way to freedom. The other line said, this way to Hennessy and Jordans. The Hennessy and Jordan line would be longer than the freedom line. Because, and again, if anybody feeling funny about anything that I say, you can fact check me. But I want you to go to a mirror anywhere in your house or a reflective glass setting and look at yourself and say, I may be a Negro. And it's okay. We've all been Negroes at one point in time or another. And the fact is, sometimes black people think they're not Negroes, but they are. And I'll have to tell you, a lot of us are Negroes, because I can tell you right now, there's nowhere in America where you have a black community. And you say, well, how is that? Well, I mean, I got black neighbors. Well, let me say this. A community consists of a bank or a financial institution owned by blacks. a hospital, a source of food, and controlling your economics. I defy anyone to tell me where black people have that kind of condition. And I'll tell you that we don't have any black communities. Now, we can go even further. Do we even have black neighborhoods? Well, today's in 2021, most black people don't even know their neighbors on their block. So we're reduced to being hoods. Hoods, i.e. hoodies, reflect, if you remember, as anybody that's in my age group, when we growing up, the burglars wore hoods and hoodies. And so it's the mindset that we have to be careful of what things we speak out of our mind and what we attract. It comes a point in time where you can't be the number one world's consumer and you don't control anything. That's asinine. And it's not that consumption is power, because consumption alone is not power. Because if it was, black folks would have been free. We wouldn't be still singing "We Shall Overcome" in 2021. But selective consumption, targeted or sanctioned consumption becomes power, because that's when you specifically choose to spend with those who respect you or answer to your demands. But aimlessly wandering consumption is not power.
Hey, Steve, and before I let you go, you made a statement about on the show last week about Harriet Tubman, what she had to do today.
Harriet Tubman, with today's Negro, would probably be in a convalescent home because of back problems and carpal tunnel, because she would have to carry so much ammo and would have to shoot that revolver so many times to try to get Negroes off the plantation.
Hey, Steve. Hey, man, I want to introduce you to say, hey, give an applause of him. Steve, you bring the heat, man. I appreciate your candid conversation, man. Hey, Steve, end it with your favorite saying, man.
Well, there's a couple of things I want to say. I want people to understand in our space, there should be not one of our children to graduate high school and not have read the autobiography of Malcolm X. That should be in every home. Christmas is coming. Instead of buying junk, I want every household to buy 3 things, 3 board games. I want you to buy Scrabble. It can help them with their spelling. I want them to buy the Game of Life. It can show you. You can either choose college or you can choose just a high school diploma, but it can show you the Game of Life. And I also want you to buy the game of Monopoly. And I want you to also Google the King Alfred plan. And I want you to Google also Dark Winter. And I'll end by saying, you can fact check me. I'm not against black people, but I want to ostracize the Negro and the Negro mindset from my community. And I love black people, but I despise Negroes. Who are you?
Steve, thank you, my man. That's my man, Steve. I appreciate it, man. Hey, man, I get Steve up in Detroit, man. We on Detroit 910 up there in Detroit, man. So I want to thank you so much. I mean, this dude bring the heat, man. JC, he brings the heat. And you know what? He's right. I'm our mindset. You know what I'm saying, Coach?
Yes, he does.
Our mindset. What is our mindset?
He's one of the best callers.
Yes. Let's go and move and talk to my man with Scouting Out with the report, my man Murray Scott. What up, Scott?
Hey, good morning, good big fella. How you doing? Good morning, Coach.
Doing good, man.
A couple of topics. I got 3 topics I want to talk about this morning. First one, University of Illinois go to College Park and upset Penn State yesterday, 2019 at 9 overtimes in the historic game. But I think there's something happened early in the week with the Illinois football program that I think bears a little conversation. Greg Bielema came out and publicly made a statement, I think Sunday or Monday in one of his press conferences, that his too deep depth chart on the offensive line. None of them, basically, I'm paraphrasing, but basically said none of them deserved scholarship. Did you hear my guy
Yeah, I saw
about
that.
that?
Yeah.
Basically said they were all dogs. He took a lot of criticism. Well, I thought that he was right on point target with the way he said it. First of all, he has to have some job security to say something like that. His offensive line yesterday, they rushed for 357 yards of rushing yesterday, the football program. And I thought a couple of things about it. One, he must have great job security up there for making a statement like that. Two, those aren't his guys. Those are Lovey's guys up there that's on this roster, on this 2D roster he was talking about. And three, it was early signing period time. I think next day or 2 days before. I think all those things bear the factor, and he put on notice that your job's unsecure up here if you don't start playing well. And I think we need to have more coaches like that in college athletics. When kids don't perform like they should, or take for granted the importance of having a college, getting there, being a student athlete. Just let me put it that way. Wanted to get your takes on that because I thought he took a lot of heat, but he does have a track record, not only putting offensive linemen in the pros, but putting players in professional football. So I wanted to get you guys' take on that.
Well, I'm going to let JC go first. Coach?
Well, I was a bit surprised that he would say that. You know what I mean? I agree with you more wholeheartedly. He must have a lot of job security. And what I took from the more of, what I took from the more of guys is that these guys that come into these coaching positions, and particularly when these kids get a new coach, you know, you always got to be out on the lookout, because now he's going to begin to recruit guys that fit what he wants to do as a football coach. You know what I mean? You know, particularly, you know, he was at Wisconsin. You know, he was at places where they heavy run, where they really ran the football. Always gonna have big offensive linemen. At Arkansas, you know, big running backs and all that thing. I don't think that he meant his entire roster, because I don't think the kid out of Trinity is not a good football player by any means. You know what I mean? Obviously, he has some kids in the program that could play, but I took it more of, A, he's got great job security, and two, he wants to get the kids that he wants to recruit, he wants, you know, to have in his program that fit more what they want to do offensively and defensively. You know, that's just a part of the game. And the second thing I want to say about that, that's why these kids should be getting paid and getting everything they can. Because at the end of the day, when all these coaches making millions of damn dollars, some of them don't care about these kids. Some of these assistant coaches don't care about these kids. And that's why I'm glad that they have that national image and likeness, so these kids can get something out of it. Because I'm going to tell you something. That roster of guys is going to flip at the end of the season. He's not going to scholarship some of them kids next year. You watch what I tell you. That's right.
And well, my take, Maurice, from what you're saying is this. First of all, he was being, you know, candid and blunt. You know, most people, what we do, man, starting from middle school or elementary, JFL, we cuddle these boys and make them. I know it's gonna piss some people off me saying this, but this is what it is. We have women raising these boys, and with no accountability. You know, you enable them, you do all the things for them, and you want to baby them. No doubt, nobody want the kid not to be successful, or don't want the kid not to. They want the kid not to get in trouble. They don't want any of those things. But you enable these kids so much that when a real man says something to them, they can't take it. It ain't no different from being in corporate America with me, right? I'll go in a meeting and the CEO or somebody in the meeting may talk about your numbers. You ain't performing at a higher number, and you ain't performing. Guess what? You got to go. That's the reality, folks. Is this? If you ain't performing to a standard, because Brent what's his name, Bielman, whatever his name is up there in Illinois. Let me tell y'all something. His job depends on your kids performing. He don't have to like your kid personally. That's what y'all don't understand. Oh, these coaches, they ain't playing my kid. My son should be playing. My daughter should be playing. Let me tell y'all something. He don't have to like your kid personally. You and your kid signed an agreement. I'm going to give you a service, and in return, you're going to pay for my college education. That's a job responsibility. See, y'all forget that. So there ain't no free education. It's a job. Guess what? If I don't perform on my job, I get fired. If Big D don't perform on his job, JC or Maurice, we get fired. That is the reality. What I tell any young boy who's leaving, a young girl who's leaving high school, about to go to college, I tell them it's business now. Fun was high school, now it's business. Now, mind you, when I say fun was high school, it was, because you was doing it freely, having a good time. I'm not saying you cannot enjoy college and that you won't enjoy success of college. I'm saying the prospect and your mindset got to change, because you're there to do a job. And if you're not, guess what they're going to do? They're going to take your scholarship. That's the reality of it. It's every year, 1 year renewable scholarships. You get a 4-year deal. Every year you got to perform to keep your job. So what college sports is actually doing is getting you prepared for the real world. That's what it is. We forget that it's a job rather than a sport. JFL is a sport. High school is a sport. College pros is a job. And if you start looking at it that way, you'll have a better understanding of why these coaches are going to treat you differently. But we don't do that. We don't teach our kid that. I teach my kid that. Or I taught my kids that. And my son now, he's on the freaking bowling team, right? And he's doing pretty good on the bowling team. I was surprised. He's doing pretty good. Guess what? I tell him, I say, man, look, compete. Have fun, compete. But be ready. If you ever get an opportunity to go next level, it's going to be a job. And they're going to keep you there on your performance. That's it.
Hey, DJ and Mo, can I add something to that?
Yeah.
My late father said this, Mo Scott and DJ, I never forget it. Me and him were watching a college football game, and it was a school down in the South, you know. And I was like, Dad, down in the South, they so racist. I had to be about 7th, 8th grade. I said, Dad, they so racist down in the South. How are them white people cheering for them black guys running up and down the field? He said, son, they ain't cheering for that black boy, they cheering for the university. I never forgot he told me that.
No doubt.
It ain't the kid that they love. It's that university where we just talked about, DJ, them alumni supporting that university. Right. They cheering for the color, not necessarily the kid.
No, and my man,
Dr. just representing that color.
Hey, that's interesting, Jimmy, because me and Eddie, Dr. Yancey, we was at a game, at a Mizzou game some years ago, and he said, man, how is these white folks in there cheering for these black boys? I said, man, they cheering for the school.
No doubt about it.
And that's the reality. That's the reality. So don't take it personal. Take it as a reality. Our realities become personal to us. And
you think that the University of Alabama, all them black boys down there, them folks cheering for all them black boys running up and down the field. Come on, man. I ain't naive enough to believe that.
Right.
They cheering for the University of Alabama.
No doubt about it. And we got to take it that way. But that's a reality. Don't get mad about it. Just let's deal with it. Just teach our kids how to deal with it and keep it moving. Because you're going to be accepted if you perform it. Bottom line. Bottom line. All right, Mo. What else you got?
All right. Topic number 2, real quick. 2 more of the quick topics. You talked about the East St. Louis Flyers program, and just got back from Jackson, Mississippi. They're still there. They left Thursday morning. And you talk about the program. they lost a football game the other night down at G Academy. That was one thing, but it was a life skill trip as well. The team yesterday went to Jackson State and saw Jackson State Bethune-Cookman play yesterday. And you're right, DJ. When I see when JC and Mike Jones and the program at SLU, when they go first class, when they go to games and East St. Louis as well, chartered buses, hotels. They have the travel gear to wear to the games and stuff, and that's what high school athletics should be about. Bringing something to the table to the kids as well, and rewarding those programs for the kids that are doing the right things, and by giving them some life skills as well when they travel that way, or when they go to games. I just, even if it's a local game, it's the way what you have on, how you have your itinerary set. All that things matter. All those things matter. And we do need to get out and support the Rashawn program in that matter, because I'm glad you brought that up this morning.
No doubt. Hey, Maurice, you're 100% right. And Darren Sonkin, I mean, the criticism, he was like the Floyd Irons, the criticism. When you're winning all the time, people, that's the nature of some people. Everybody ain't like that. But when you winning, everybody want to see you lose. Everybody want to say you ain't doing the right thing, you cheat. Hey, man, let me tell you something. You think these other schools ain't did things to entice young boys to go there? You think Ezekiel Elliott, when he went out there to the school he went to, you think they didn't entice him to come out there? Come on, man. Come on, let's keep it real. Right. And it worked out for him. That's the beauty. Right.
And on the football field, East St. Louis got the number 4 seed in Class 6A in the IHSA playoff rankings yesterday, and they're going to take on a team called Riverside.
He's number 4.
What seed did you got? A number 4 seed. I'm explaining that to you guys.
Well, Maurice, we got to take a quick break. We got to take a quick break, and then we got to move on. All right, we'll take a quick break. We come back with Maurice scouted it out. I'm going over time on everything today. Big D got me right. My man Big D. Holla at your boys. 314-241-9696. The big fella, the coach, Mo scouting it out. And then coming back, man, at 7 o'clock hour, I got some Harris-Stowe State University, the men's basketball coach and the women's basketball coach. Oh, they got, homecoming. They told me I could get up on stage and break dance, Playboy. Holla at your boys right back.
Saturday, October 30th, the new 96.3 R&B for the Lou welcomes the MJ Experience, a Halloween celebration of Thriller at the Factory in Chesterfield with a live tribute concert of the world's most realistic Michael Jackson impersonator, Santana Jackson. This family-friendly event also features a costume party, trunk or treat, MJ lookalike contests, and a Billie Jean dance contest, plus a grand finale Thriller dance, taught and led by Santana. The MJ Experience, a Halloween celebration of Thriller. Saturday, October 30th at the Factory. VIP and tickets are available at 963thelou.fm.
Research shows that people remember radio ads with a booming voice that emphasizes all the main points. So to help you remember that Liberty Mutual Insurance Company customizes your home insurance so you only pay for what you need.
That part is super important.
Here's one with a booming voice.
I'm emphasizing everything.
Liberty Mutual customizes your home insurance.
Like a page with every word highlighted.
Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
This is Ice-T, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Matty Ice.
I convinced NFL teams to turn to cold water washing with Tide.
The NFL, your uniforms get dirty.
Tide can handle it, even in cold. Plus, if fans join in, they can save up to $150 on their energy bill.
Looks like you just made the team, rookie. Turn to cold with Tide. And that's the bottom line.
It's got to be Tide. Energy savings based on average when switching from hot to cold and non-HE machines.
Hey dads, we know you've been working hard to make sure you're a good role model for your children.
Did you know there's an organization that could help you stay on the right path? Fathers and Family Support Center has been helping dads for years, offering free classes to assist you with parenting, employment skills, job placement, and legal assistance. The Fatherhood Fire Program offers both in-person and virtual classes to help you in St. Louis and also in East St. Louis, Illinois. For information, call 314-333-4170 or visit their website at fatherssupportcenter.org. Enroll today. Call 314-333-4170. Again, that's Fathers and Family Support Center, 314-333-4170. Funding for this project was provided by the Department of Health and Human Services Administration for Children and Families. These services are available to all eligible persons regardless of race, gender, age, disability, or religion.
Attorney Roger White got you.
The choice of a lawyer's an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertisements.
Ricky Rex, paid spokesman for Attorney Roger White.
If you've been in a wreck and you just need someone to talk to, Attorney Roger White got you. If you want to turn that wreck to a check and you don't really know what to do, Attorney Roger White got you. Got medical bills, no transportation, missing work and got a lot of lost wages. Your neck and your back hurt and you think you deserve some compensation. When you need some help in running out of pay, Attorney Roger White got you. He can turn that wreck into a check. Yeah, he can turn that wreck into a check. Attorney Roger White got you. Let him turn that wreck into a check. Just let him turn that wreck into a check. Attorney Roger White got you.
I'm Attorney Roderick White, and if you want real answers to your car wreck questions and real help with your car wreck problems, call me at 314 or 618. I got you.
So, you know what Mike said about getting LASIK at LASIK Plus? That it was the best decision he's ever made.
Oh, yeah.
And Tara? She said from the moment she arrived for her consultation, she got the red carpet treatment. And Kevin? He said that the ride home lasted longer than the actual procedure. And Kendra said...
Oh, we don't know any Kendras.
I'm reading reviews online. LASIK Plus has thousands of 5-star reviews.
Thousands?
Uh-huh. Okay, where was I? Oh, so Kendra said...
LASIK Plus has received more 5-star reviews online nationally than anyone else. So, if you're ready for a life of new vision, schedule today. Right now at LASIK Plus, you can get $1,000 off our Wavelight laser if you're treated in October. That's $500 off per eye. Visit mylasicoffer.com. LASIK Plus, the patient's choice for LASIK. Must mention this promotion and be treated in October of 2021 to qualify. $1,000 off for both eyes on standard Wavelight price. $500 off for one eye. Cannot be combined with any other offers. See details at mylasicoffer.com.
Clement Automotive Group presents things you probably don't know. Number 1, the first person convicted of speeding was going 8 miles per hour. Number 2, bubble wrap was originally invented to be wallpaper. And number 3, Clement Automotive Group offers a 30-year, 300,000-mile warranty on all new and most used vehicles. Hard to believe, right?
Everybody knows you gotta get it at Clement. Everybody knows you gotta get it at Clement. Find the car you want, new or used. Get it at Clement, get pre-approved. 6 locations or log on. ClementAuto.com.
Hi, I'm Raj Clement, owner of Clement Auto Plaza. Clement Auto Plaza has over 1,000 quality vehicles, which means we have something for everyone. At Clement Auto Plaza, your vehicle is protected by a 30-year, 300,000-mile warranty because protecting you is our #1 priority. If you need a car, truck, or SUV, come see me, Raj Clement, Clement Auto Plaza.
Everybody knows you gotta get it at Clement. Everybody knows you gotta get it at Clement. ClementAuto.com.
If you're on Medicaid, how would you like if your caregiver was your daughter, your son, your grandchild, or close friend? If you're on Medicaid, Freedom Care can help you hire the caregiver of your choice, and that caregiver will get paid. In fact, Freedom Care now offers instant pay. Your caregiver can get paid instantly as soon as their shift is done. Call 314-789-8100 and talk to Freedom Care about having your friends or family take care of you and get paid to do it with instant pay. No more worrying about getting care from an aide at an agency. Freedom Care helps you choose who you want to take care of you, and that person gets paid. Call Freedom Care at 314-789-8100. That's 314-789-8100 to enroll in this program now. You get a caregiver you know and trust, and they get paid instantly as soon as their shift is done. Enroll now by calling 314-789-8100. That's 314-789-8100, or go to freedomcaremissouri.com.
Freedom Care, we're here for you.
Live from the Brown and Crouppen studio, WFUN St. Louis, an Odyssey station. Download our app and take us everywhere you go. Check us out right now at odyssey.com/963 The Lou.
You went there with the big fella. I told you not to go there with the big fella. Oh, big fella, don't hurt him. The big fella just ate you up.
Welcome back to the Demetrius Johnson Show. The folks who following us on the Facebook, thank you for following me on Demetrius Johnson. Keisha Jackson, love you too, Big Dog. Big Dog, thank you so much, young lady. Send it out to your friends and, share it and all that good stuff. We have good, candid conversations. We got Maurice Scott on, Scouting It Out Report, and my man, my co-host, JC, the coach. Maurice, all right, let's finish up what we had.
Okay, real quick, two quick things. One, let me take a little take from the IMG game. They were some of the dirtiest players I ever saw in high school football. And the other take from that, East St. Louis got a number 4 seed in the playoffs with a 7-2 record. And the reason why, JC, because our conference wasn't worth a damn this year. And the playoff points, 2 losses, and our playoff points went very high. So with the schedule we played, I don't have a problem, especially with the great Luther Burton. As long as we stay healthy, I think they'll win another state championship regardless of the seed. But it's going to be a little tougher road to wait because of the seeding.
Hey, Maurice, let me ask you. Let me ask you this. So your non-conference games, they count against your record when they seed you guys?
No, actually it helps. We get playoff points based on the number of victories CBC, DeSmet, IMG, and Bosco we got. But our conference was so bad, I don't think any other school in the conference had more than 3 wins or 4 wins this year.
Oh, wow.
I think Edwardsville had 5. Because they got smacked the other night by CBC. I think they had 5, and they were all conference games. I think they played a pasty in non-conference. So you get points based off the total number of wins your opponents had. Okay. And with the 2 losses, we still had a 7-2 record, and that's how we're going into number 4 seed in the 6A bracket.
Okay. Well, I know you guys gonna do well.
I think we will. We'll talk about it as the weeks go by. We'll host next Saturday afternoon. We're wrapping up. I'm worried about one thing, and that's Demetrius. You and I talked on my way home yesterday. Tyler Macon at the University of Missouri. Drink, to his credit, brought in a big-time quarterback, 6'4", 4-star recruit out of Sewanee, Georgia, Sam Horn. And I'm very, very interested in how that's going to play out for Tyler Macon. Should he stay at Missouri or should he transfer? Because that's going to be a very interesting situation. And I told JC, big fella, you guys remember I told you that this guy that they have starting was going to be throwing interceptions all in the stands. And he's doing it just right on cue, like I said. I just hope they give Tyler a chance to put some film up.
Well, I think what's going to happen, I think he's going to get an opportunity, no question about it. And then let's go from there. I mean, I don't know if a decision or anything needs to be made now because he's going to get a chance. And what people need to understand, and I'm not taking no position for anybody, but what people need to understand, college and high school is 2 different animals. It ain't the same. I mean, it's a totally different dynamic. It's not even close. You're going against people from all over the country and all over the world in situations. So, he's going to get his chance. Now, how he handle his chances on him. We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. I'm looking forward to seeing it too, Maurice. I am. Because, because East St. Louis got some competitive young men. Yeah. And Coach Sunken, you guys put together. Huh? What's that, Coach?
Yeah, he was top 10. He was top 10 in the country coming there. And when he did get in, he threw a touchdown in a few attempts. So it'll be interesting. I think he does deserve a chance. And he fits the SEC mold and sort of quarterback that he is.
I said this publicly. I'm not at practice every day, but I do see some of the games. And from what I see out of the quarterback position, he definitely deserves a chance.
Oh, yeah, he's going to get a chance. Now, and then what we do, we sit back and see how he handles his chance. And I truly believe Coach Drake is going to give him a chance. So I truly believe that, and let's see what happens. That's all we can do, right? See what happens when we get his chance.
Yeah, that's right.
Mo Scott, it is always good talking to you, Playboy.
No criticism of drink. I just wanted to bring that out there.
No, I mean, everybody needs a fair opportunity, and then put it out there, and if it don't perform, it's on you. I like destiny to be in my own hands. I don't want to be in nobody else's. So, Murray Scott was scouting it out once again, man. Magnificent job. We appreciate it. We look forward to talking to you next week. All right, and my man Miles Collins told me to tell you what's up, man.
All right, tell him I said hello.
Okay, DeAndre Walton said that he's ready. He said he's playing on Saturday. Okay, thanks, DeAndre Walton. I appreciate that. We look forward to seeing how you do. Thanks, Mo. That's my man Maurice Scott was scouting out. Now let's go and switch topics. Harrisville State University, the only black HBCU in the city of St. Louis. They got two dynamic coaches, man, and the young brothers, and they doing their thing over there, and I'm excited about it. Had an opportunity to talk to some people, the word on the street. That's how I flow, JC. I flow with the word on the street. And the word on the street, these two guys are pretty freaking good coaches. Let me bring in the first coach, the men's head basketball coach of Harrisville State University, my man Derek Thompson. What's up, Coach Thompson?
How you doing, DJ? Good morning to you.
I'm good, man. Thank you so much. And let me bring in your co-host, your co-part, or whatever kind of part, the women's head men's basketball coach, my man Coach Dexter Holt. What's up, Dex? Coach Holt?
Good morning, my man. How you doing, sir?
Man, let's talk about it, man. All right. Harrisville, let's talk with you first, Coach Thompson. Harrisville State men's basketball. I mean, you guys did pretty good for the last few years over there, man. They had a very good coach over there, and he left, and now you take it over. What should we be anticipating at Harrisville State University men's basketball?
Well, DJ, I can say the first thing is that Coach Dunlap did a tremendous job, man, and I appreciate the opportunity that he and Ms. Johnson gave me when I came in last October. It was a tough season, with the pandemic going on and everything, so, and then we were limited players, so that was a tough mode. I had never experienced anything like that in my 20-plus years of coaching, but Coach Dunlap over the years, man, in his time there did a tremendous job, so I just hope to be able to try to garner a tidbit of the success that he was able to put together there with that program. But the one thing that I want to say that will be known for, moving forward is we're going to play hard, we're going to have discipline, and we're going to try to represent the university in the city of St. Louis in a positive way at all times.
We speak with the head men's basketball coach at Harrisville State University, Coach Thompson. Coach Thompson, when you talk about talent and being able to cultivate the talent in the city of St. Louis, how important is that for you to get these young men to come and play for you at Harrisville?
I say it's tremendous. I mean, and not just playing for me, but playing for the university here in the city. And as you stated, opening the only HBCU here in the city. I mean, I would think it would be remarkable if we could get, a number of talented guys to remain here and stay home and, and represent their city as well as Harrisville State University. I mean, each institution that I've been a part of, we've been fortunate enough to, to get some local talent. And what it really does, that I've seen over the years is that it really builds a fan base. Because if you have local young men and women playing in the athletic program, they're going to have people that's going to follow them and come out to the game. So it really strengthens your fan base, which is a great thing, because I really believe that all of our student athletes, deserve to be able to play in front of, great crowds, great home court advantages, so we're looking to try to create some of that.
Speak with the head men's basketball coach at Harrisville State University, Coach Thompson. Well, let me switch over to you, Coach Holt. You are the women's men's head basketball coach. First year, you came in last year from Alabama. Now Alabama, that state of Alabama, man, down south, man, they always want to win and everything.
Yeah.
How you feel about being in this situation and being the women's basketball coach at Harrisville State University?
First of all, I believe it's a great opportunity for me in my career.
I think Harris Stowe is a hidden jewel. It's a diamond in the rough in regards to the university as well as athletics. I think our location is great. But yeah, I'm from the South Alabama, and I'm liking what's going on here so far. So I think that it's going to be an uphill climb, but I think it's going to be great when we get to the top.
So when I know you was you've been an assistant women's basketball coach, getting in that position where you're the head coach, do you feel any pressure or anything?
Well, no, I don't feel any pressure. I believe that I'm ready for this position, and we're just gonna let the chips fall where they may. My team is working hard. We're building the program. We're not just building the team. So, I'm ready for it. I don't feel any pressure from this.
No, when you got, how is it now? This is a question for both of you guys. Being two young black men, how important is that to be a role model and an example for other young black men and women?
I tell you that is very important at this day and age. With all the things that's going on around us in our society, it is so important to have black male role models for both the girls and the boys. So I think it's very, very important.
Coach?
For me, DJ, I would say it's an honor for me. I look at it as a blessing and a tremendous opportunity to be able to coach these young men, and play a part in their life and their trying to reach their goals and their success. And I've always been the type of coach, my whole career, where I try to support the players in whatever they're trying to do, as long as they're trying to do the right thing and try to guide them in the right direction. Because, college athletics ultimately is to obtain that degree, but I know through athletics we build such strong relationships that are lifelong, lasting. So I just try to, instill that in them and keep pushing forward. I've had plenty of mentors that brought me along the way and helped me, and I always tell the players that I could never repay them monetarily. The only way that I could possibly repay them is to pay it forward.
We speak with both men head basketball coach and women's head basketball coach at Harris-Stowe State University. Men's basketball coach is Coach Thompson, and the women's head basketball coach is Coach Holt. Yes, sir.
And one thing I want to piggyback on from earlier, you talked about the local talent staying home. I'm not sure if you all remember the name Simone Augustus. She's from the Baton Rouge area. And before she went to LSU, they had a very small crowd. But when she arrived at LSU, it was sold out every night at LSU's arena. Every night. And this is women's basketball. We talking every night it was sold out after she stayed home and went to school at LSU. So that's the kind of impact local talent can have if the right ones come to your school.
So my question to both of you guys, and I'm going to ask you this first, Coach Holt, the women's basketball coach, and then I'll come to you, Coach Thompson. I want both of you to answer. So, Coach Holt, I'm going to ask you this question. How important is that to keep local talent in your backyard, Coach, as a women's basketball coach?
Well, it's very important. I mean, like we were talking about for the fan base, but the fans also want to win.
Yes.
If it's local talent that's, I'll say, not up to par, just because they're local, they're on the team, they may not bring the fan base or the crowds that you want to see. But if there's local talent that can really get it done now, people are going to follow, and you're going to be winning, so they're going to come to the game to see that. That's for sure.
No doubt. Coach Thompson?
For me, I would say it's very important because I believe, and you're familiar with college athletics, you start that recruiting base in your own backyard. But just as Coach Holt stated, I mean, we don't want, the players that can't represent and can't produce and win for the athletic program. We want good players, but we definitely want local talent. We're looking forward to getting out and establishing relationships with all the local high school coaches, the AAU programs. So if you guys, wouldn't mind reaching out to us, we're going to get out and see you guys as much as we possibly can. But getting some good local talent is first and foremost for us.
I'm speaking with the two head basketball coaches from Harris-Stowe State University, the women's basketball coach, Coach Dexter Holt, and the men's head basketball coach, Derek Thompson. Maurice Scott sent me a text over here, Coach. He told me to let you know he's looking forward to you coming over to his program because Maurice Scott is the head. He's one of the basketball coaches over East St. Louis High School women's basketball team, and he said he's looking forward to you coming, hanging out over at the gym with them.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get over there and see Mo Scott. That's for sure.
And I tell you, man, y'all got me excited. I mean, you know, we got homecoming weekend. You guys got any festivities going on this weekend?
They have a whole list of activities that's been going on. It actually started last Friday with a homecoming pep rally that we had. You know, it was tremendous. I think the students had a great time. They also got a chance, you know, to take the first look at the men's and the women's team that was there, and they had us to do, you know, just a little small, like, inter-squad scrimmage. So I think it was good. I know the players, they enjoyed it. You know, they're excited about the season. So, you know, all we can do is just keep working and move forward.
All right, so when I talk about Harris-Stowe State University men's and women's basketball team, gentlemen, I'm going to let you hit me with this one, Coach Thompson, and then Holt. What should I expect from the men's basketball team, Coach Thompson?
A team that's going to play with discipline, passion, and desire. I mean, we plan on trying to, you know, play up-tempo as much as we possibly can. I'm a defensive-minded coach first and foremost, so you're going to see us scrambling on defense, mixing things up, getting after people. You know, we just want to play with a passion and a pride that represents the university in a positive way.
Coach Holt, with the women, what should I expect?
We're going to play with class. We're not going to get our work. We're going to be up and down the floor. We're going to play transition basketball, and we're going to compete every night. No matter who we're playing, we're going to compete every night.
Hey, can I tell both of you gentlemen something, Coach Holt and Coach Thompson? The big fella's a fan of y'all, man. Now, I'm telling you. I just made the big fella a fan. I am going to be following Harris-Stowe State University men's basketball and women's basketball team, and anytime you guys got something you want to talk about, when we go on this 15-game winning streak, make sure I'm the first one to interview you.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, make sure. Don't play me.
Remember, DJ,
Go ahead.
Remember, DJ, when I saw you last, I told you I've been a fan of yours now for 20-plus years. Remember, I told you when my wife and I got married, the hotel where myself and my groomsmen were staying, you were hosting your event at the St. Louis Airport Marriott that weekend, and I got a chance to meet you then. So I've been a fan for yours for a long time.
Oh, Coach, come on, man. You're pumping that big fella up. Coach, you done pumped me up. If that's what you're doing to your players, man, they're going to be a championship team, man. Hey, Coach, thank you very much, man. And Coach Holt and Coach Thompson, man, you guys are great, man. I look forward to working with you. Look forward to having you on the regular. Anytime I can do anything, man, I look forward to our foundation, partnering with you guys, coming out, passing out turkeys with your team, and all that good stuff at the Christmas party. I look forward to it, guys. Thank you, coaches.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for having us, man.
All right, man. Y'all have a nice day, man. That's my boys, man. I love them dudes over there, man. Coach Dexter Holt, the women's basketball coach at St. Louis University, at Harris-Stowe State University, and Derek Thompson of Harris-Stowe State University. Coming up, we got the athletic director of St. Louis University, Mr. Chris May. They got a big announcement. The big fella, Benny Williams, Harris-Stowe State University, Dr. Landry Stewart. Y'all my people. The big fella, right back.
The new 96.3 R&B for the Lou welcomes the Millennium Swords 2021. Friday, November 19th at 8 p.m. at the Chaffetz Arena. Featuring Omarion.
She ain't going home when she supposed to play.
Bow Wow. Bow Wow.
When I'm feeling down, I don't know.
Yin Yang Twins. Yin Yang Twins. Soulja Boy. Pretty Ricky.
Relax your mind, take your time.
Lloyd. Sammy. And special guest, Ashanti. Tickets are on sale now at all Ticketmaster locations and at 963thelou.fm. It's the Millennium Tour 2021, Friday, November 19th, with the new 96.3 R&B for the Lou.
Hello, I'm Zaki Branch.
I am Diamond Cotton Branch.
I'm Ryan Cotton Branch.
And I'm James Branch of Cotton Branch Mortuary and Cremation Services. We would like to first thank all of the families that have allowed Cotton Branch Mortuary and Cremation Service to service their families over the past 3 years.
Our mission is to continue to serve families with dignity and professionalism.
We are in the community for the community.
At Cotton Branch Mortuary, we have complete service packages to fit every family's need.
We offer traditional, non-traditional, pre-burial, cremation, and other services with 2 large chapels with ample lighted parking.
When your loved one has made their final transition, please consider Cotton Branch Mortuary as your funeral home of choice.
Cotton Branch Mortuary, family owned and operated, located in the historic downtown Ferguson at 118 North Florissant Road.
Call us at 314-521-2455. That's 314-521-2455.
Or cottonbranchmortuary.com.
Come in and visit with us. Hey, St. Louis, want a great deal on brake repair? Go to Clark's Tire and Auto and get premium quality brake pads installed for only $99. That's right, $99. CarX Tire and Auto, where we stand behind our service work and in front of our brake jobs. See store for details.
Introducing the best deal in mobile. Unlimited on 2 or more lines for $29.99 a month per line. With no contracts, no added taxes, and no hidden fees. Includes nationwide 5G. Save up to 60%. Get unlimited on 2 or more lines for $29.99 a month. Call 855-438-2999. Click SpectrumMobile.com or visit a store near you.
Offer valid for new customers on 2 or more unlimited lines. Savings based on 2-line comparison of unlimited plans among major national carriers as of 9/20/21. Prepaid excluded.
Did you know that William Shakespeare coined the phrase, "I'm in a pickle"? Woo! Hi, I'm Dan Grosvenor from 5-Star Auto Plaza, and I can't thank Bill enough for the perfect description of my current situation. I'm in a pickle, and you can drive for a nickel. This week at 5-Star Auto Plaza, we can get you in a nicer, newer car for just 5 cents down. Yep, just a nickel, and you can drive, even if your credit is as tragic as Macbeth. 5 Stars Everyone Drives credit approval process means if you have a job and a nickel, you can be approved in driving today for a low payment of only $177 a month. It's as you like it at 5-Star Auto Plaza. Make the smart play, St. Louis. At 5-Star Auto Plaza, there's no comedy of errors. See all the cars at 5starautoplaza.com. I'm Dan Grosvenor, and I'm a dealer for the people. Woo!
Credit requires bank approval. 4.9% APR. Stock 046623. Call 877-230-8395 for complete recorded details.
That's 5starautoplaza.com.
Pickle Man.
Having excellent vision isn't just about how well you see. It's how you see yourself and the world around you. Clarkson Eye Care doctors are here to help you see beyond the surface with fully focused care for whatever your vision needs. Clarkson Eye Care strives to deliver expert care that puts you at the center with a dedicated team of doctors that will always be there throughout your life. Our eye doctors are here for you to provide the personalized care you need when you need it. Because true care is about more than eyeglasses and contact lenses. It's about you. Not just what you see, but how you see it. Clarkson Eye Care. Eye care with you at the center. And now, buy 2 pairs of eyeglasses and save 40%. Offer valid for a limited time. Some restrictions apply. Schedule your eye exam today at ClarksonEyeCare.com.
STL Renters. Average rent for a 2-bedroom apartment is $1,600 per month. For the same money, you can purchase a $220,000 home of your own. Call National Home Buyers Alliance at 314-447-1800 and learn how we can help you buy that home with no down payment, regardless of past credit. Do you want to buy a home but don't have the money for down payment? Do you want to buy a home but have credit problems? Call NHBA today at 314-447-1800. To learn how we can fix your credit and help you with the down payment and closing costs. So call NHBA today at 314-447-1800 or go online at NHBA.com. NHBA opened in 1997 and has helped thousands of renters become homeowners. So if you're tired of renting and wasting your hard-earned money, call NHBA today at 314-447-1800 or online at NHBA.com.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? So your headlights are getting dim? With the seasons changing, now's a great time to change them. Upgrading your headlights can ensure you'll be safe and ready to handle darkness and fog. Oh, and we recommend replacing in pairs. That way you won't have uneven lighting over time. You can get all of your lighting needs fast with our next day delivery and free same-day store pickup. Getting the job done just got easy.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions and details at AutoZone.com.
We're planning a trip to Spain later this year.
But our Spanish
is pretty bad. So we're using Babbel.
Babbel's conversation-based method teaches you real-life words and phrases. And with Babbel's interactive, bite-sized lessons, you'll remember what you learned.
There's no easier way to learn another language.
Ahora hablamos español.
He just said, now we speak Spanish.
Babbel, language for life. Now try Babbel for free. Just go to Babbel.com. That's BABBEL.com.
Do you have dry, damaged hair? Try Pantene Daily Moisture Renewal Conditioner. The color-safe formula with Provi-nutrients repairs damaged hair without weighing it down. Repair damaged hair with Pantene.
Back to St. Louis's best mix of R&B.
Coming back. It's cool.
This is the new 96.3 R&B.
This is my station.
For the Lou.
You went there with the big fella. I told you not to go there with the big fella. Oh, big fella, don't hurt him. The big fella just ate you up.
Welcome back to the Demetrius Johnson Show, the big fella flying high with his compadre, his boy, JC. Got another great interview coming up. Man, I love just interviewing positive people. I got to say, Harris-Stowe State University is going to be having a tailgate this Saturday at 11 a.m. at the with the basketball game and soccer game. My boy Benny Williams. I love some little Benny, man. Bashan grad. You know, he's a good dude. He's a special assistant to the president, Collins Smith, Dr. Smith. Boy, I love her, man. She's a good lady. She should be the permanent person for that job at Harris-Stowe State because she can galvanize a community when she got people, like I said, Benny Williams, Dr. Landry Stewart, Dr. Terrence, people like that around her. She is solid, Jimmy.
Yes, man. She's doing a great job over there, man. Great job over there.
Yeah, and I just like Harris-Stowe, man. They great facilities and all that good stuff. In the meantime, we talk about great facilities. Let me go and talk to my man. This is my boy here. I love this dude here, man. This is my guy. He's the athletic director of St. Louis University. The Billikens, the big boys. My man, Chris May. What up, Chris?
Hey, DJ, how you doing, big man?
Man, you know what? I'm feeling good to have you on, man. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Chris, this may be my first time ever having you on my radio show.
Oh, DJ, you're killing me. I've been on here more than once.
No, hold on.
And it was so
Hold on.
Time out. No. But you forget. You're killing me. You're killing me,
Chris.
DJ.
Time out, Chris. I'm talking about within the last year.
Oh, maybe. I think we did last hoop season, but hey, DJ, it's always good to be on with you because you have done such a great job in the community. Every time we go on, I think about that first Thanksgiving when my family and we came and filled the Thanksgiving bags. And I have always been grateful to you for welcoming us to St. Louis, and our relationship is just built from there. But I appreciate what you've got going. You've been great to the Billikens, and we're thrilled. We got a lot of great things going on at SLU right now.
Well, I appreciate those kind words, and you and I tell you what, the way my son just love you every time we come to a Billikens basketball game. He always asking, where am I going to see you, man? So thank you for the kindness, man.
He's a future
Oh,
Billiken.
no doubt about it.
That kid's hitting the books, and he's going to be a great one for SLU.
No doubt, and I appreciate that. And let's get down to some great news, man. A big announcement came out with a big project that you worked diligently on for over at St. Louis University. But you know what I found interesting? The guys you partnered with. Yeah. How did this whole dynamic take place, Chris?
Well, DJ, you and I have talked about it many, many times. The great asset to our community is we've got such wonderful people that are positive, that want to make things happen. I mean, we just do. We've got some great. I was fortunate enough I got to go to the Logo School event last night where they're raising money for Logos. And you look at that room, And what we've got going on at SLU right now, we had a great community come together, and we announced that we're moving forward with the O'Loughlin Family Champion Center. And what that is that's a comprehensive facility for student athletes where they're gonna have the best of the best facilities and programming, from academics to career support to sports psych to spiritual development to nutrition, technology, you name it. All putting them in position to do three things. You and I have talked about this many times. We focus on three things: to get a great education at SLU, to compete for championships, and to help build this community. And so the O'Loughlin family, you know Bob and Steve well, they really got the ball rolling for us. And then, Centene and Mr. Nydorf helped us, Jim Kavanaugh, Rich Shapitz was instrumental, Keith Phoenix, you go on down the line, Mark Scoggins. We had a big community really come together, believe in our vision, and all step up to help make it happen. And so it was a great day for us, and the best part about the day was when we announced it. We hadn't told our student athletes. We told our staff on Monday, and we announced it to the students on Tuesday, and how thrilled the young people were, and many of which will be gone, will have graduated. But they were so excited to be part of this big, big moment for Billikens for many years to come. It was just a really great day for us.
We're speaking with the athletic director of St. Louis University, Chris May. Chris, who came up with this vision? I mean, how did you guys come up with this vision, and how difficult or the task of getting everyone to buy into this vision?
Well, I don't call stuff difficult. I call them opportunities, DJ. But the vision started 8 or 9 years ago as you looked at the Power Fives building monster facilities all over the place. Football has this, we'll have a big facility here, basketball here. And when I really looked at it, I'm like, you know what? We can be special here at SLU. We can build a comprehensive facility that touches all 400 student athletes all in one place. And that's something the big programs can't do because they're so big and massive. They have facilities all over the place. And so we started looking around at facilities all over the country. And, and we looked at Georgetown. We looked at Villanova. We looked at the facilities Gonzaga put in. We really took best in class from everybody and said, okay, what's it going to take to make SLU great? And I had lunch back then with a gentleman, he's passed away since, a gentleman by the name of Marvin Wohl. And Marvin challenged me. He said, Chris, what's it going to take for SLU to be great? And he said, not just good, great, elite, the best in the country. And he was a big thinker. And it really started on a napkin out at Gian Fabio's out in Chesterfield. And then, unfortunately, Mr. Wohl passed away, and then I had a conversation with Bob O'Loughlin in Final Four. And Bob said, okay, what's it going to take? And he had been over to Mizzou. Mizzou's done a great job at their facilities. Mm-hmm. He said, I know exactly what you're talking about. We take this from here, we take this from here, we take this from here, and let's put it all together in one space to deliver. And so then it started rolling. And Jim Kavanaugh said, wow, I absolutely 100% believe in your vision. I'm in. And then it started growing and picking up steam. And we had great momentum, DJ, and then all of a sudden COVID hit. And then we had to slow down. Wow. We had to stop. We had to just regroup, right? And one thing I'm super proud of is when COVID hit in 2020, we started meeting as a department once a week on Zoom. And what we all committed to was we were going to come out of this thing better than when it started. And I can tell you, we were able to do that. Travis Ford has that basketball team in position to really make a run. You look at. I was thinking about this morning. You look at the local guys on that team: Yuri Collins, T.J. Hargrove, Fred Thatch, Javante Perkins. You and I've talked about it. We've got a core of St. Louis kids that are going to get after it on a national stage this winter. You got Lisa Stone's team, led by Flowers. She's gonna lead us to a great season. Our men's soccer team's fourth in the country right now.
Wow.
There's only three undefeated teams in the country. We're one of them.
Wow.
So you go on down the line, and what happened was they all committed to really making this place great. Our student athletes did, our staff did, and we're having really fantastic results because of it. And so I'm super proud of how everybody came together to really support one vision and to get after it, and that's where we are today.
Well, I just want to tell you this, Chris. You know the love I have for you, man, and you know I'm really close to Steve and O'Laughlin. So, and with my man Big Frank Achmeyer, that's my guy with the LHM family. I want to thank you, man, for being my friend, but most importantly for giving. You know, you always give back to me. You always give back to me anytime I got anything going on. You always have my back. You're there for the community, and I just want to thank you so much for being my friend, man, and what you do to help me throughout this community all the time. So, and congratulations
DJ,
on your vision,
honor.
man.
It's an honor. I couldn't be more blessed. I couldn't be more blessed to get to be here and help these students and help SLU and try and move our community forward. I have been blessed to be here in my 14th year at SLU.
Wow.
And I never would have dreamt how great it can be. And you know what? You know what's awesome about it? The best is yet to come. Our future is unbelievably bright at SLU and in this community, and for that I'm super blessed and I'm fired up about it because it's going to be a great ride, and I'm glad you're on the team, and I'm glad your son's going to be a Billiken, and we got a lot of great things going on.
Well, big fella, my man Chris May, the athletic director of St. Louis University. The Billikens, the home of the Billikens, man. Thanks for being my friend. Thanks for the love you've always shown me. Anytime I've called, needed something from St. Louis University, from you and Coach Ford, from Corey Tate, you guys have been there, and I want to say thank you and let those two guys I know that we truly appreciate everything they do for me in this community. So thank you, Chris, for that.
I'll tell them, DJ, and we need to see you Tuesday night against Rockers. We got exhibition kickoff on Tuesday in Chaffetz, and it's going to be a great night.
Well, you know I'm rocking with you, man. What you talking about, Chris, man?
I know. I just got to get a plug out there. You got to get fired up. It's basketball season. I know you're a pigskin guy, but guess what?
Yeah.
It's hoop season starting on Tuesday.
Hey, but let me say this before I let you go.
Hey,
we got to get that.
Chris.
Hey, JC, Mizzou SLU, man. What's up?
Hey,
We're ready.
Chris just think you're a pigskin guy. You love basketball.
I am a college basketball freak. I am. I really am.
He's a junkie. We got him on the team.
Yeah.
You know, and now that he's lean and mean, heck, he can play now.
That is one of the coolest coaches out there that I met.
Yeah. Hey, I'm telling you, man. Coach Ford is so slick, man, so smooth. And Corey Tate, man, them dudes are so, man, you got a great team around you, Chris. Hey, Chris,
I couldn't be more proud.
Yeah, thanks for being my friend, my man, and thanks for being the friend of the community.
Guys, have a great Sunday.
Okay.
You're always welcome, and let me know how we can help.
Okay, Chris, thank you. That's my man, Chris May, the athletic director of St. Louis U Billikens, Jimmy. Good dude, man.
Awesome,
good dude,
man. Awesome.
Well, man, we've had a great show, man, and the reason why I'm saying we're about to transition to something that's very delicate, Jimmy. You know, and
yes.
Sometimes it's hard to have these conversations, and this is going to be a very hard conversation to have. It was a young lady that was 19 years old that got murdered the other day, and I know her father, and he's a good guy, a great guy. We've talked about collaborating, doing things in the community, and I wanted to end my show having a conversation with him and talking this story because we got to get something done. People, we got to get some results on this, and that's what this show is all about: getting results. Let me bring in a conversation, Atif, the father of a young, beautiful lady, Isis, who was unfortunately murdered about a week ago. Atif,
yes.
Good morning, man.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
this is difficult for me. You're a friend of mine.
Yeah.
And this is difficult to have this conversation. And if I'm not there, I do apologize, because this is difficult to have a conversation with a man that I respect and have a lot of respect for, and know how you love your kids, man.
I appreciate that.
Can you kind of tell us, from what you know happened?
There's various stories that have come out, so I don't want to speculate per se.
Yes.
What I will say is my daughter was actually made a bad choice and had an individual with her in her car, and that was the guy, or that was the gentleman that should have been taken, or that they were trying to violently kill, but it ended up being my daughter who died, and he suffered wounds also. Everybody in the car did. But I'll honestly say our young ladies need to be ever mindful of the company they keep. You don't know what I wouldn't say these, I'll say individuals are doing when they're not in your presence, and when they're not, you just don't know what they may be into. Never met this gentleman, so I'm just stunned.
Well, let's do this, Steve. Let's talk about your daughter Isis. What kind of person she was, so people who didn't know, they know. Because everybody I know who knows her just praise her, man. Talk about how wonderful a young lady. That's what I wanted. Let's talk about who she was.
She was loving. She was caring. She was aspiring to be a nurse, and in order to be a nurse, you got to be a caring individual. She had just started that career, or trying to reach her goals in that career. She used to call me while at this new job and just say, Dad, I don't understand how people can, from first shift, won't change these people's sheets. Imagine if that was your family. Ooh, she just loved people. If she knew you, she loved you hard. She would do whatever was impossible for her that she could do to assist you, be there for you. If you saw the visual at World's Red Friday evening, that speaks volumes when you look up and it's about 600-700 balloons flying in the sky. When you can fill up a baseball diamond with people that care and love you, that speaks volumes about her, the family she's come from, and just the community in whole is hurting because we're steady losing young females. And why? I'm confused, DJ.
We're speaking with Atif Moore. His daughter was tragically murdered, shot. ISIS. I got daughters, man, and I know, man, you've always talked about collaborating, because I know you had this mission about this violence in our community, and now it's been perpetrated on your family, man.
Man, that's tough. That's a tough part about it. Been trying, and then when it, see, that's the thing about it. It was genuine with me, and it's genuine with my family. It was genuine with ISIS. Violence had never touched my house. So, with that being said, it was genuine from the start for us. I'm not, I'm going to get her games back going. I'm going to continue to do that for the community. It'll just be that much. It'll give me that much more drive, desire, and strength to, and dedication to make it happen now, DJ.
I'm just, I'm lost for words, man, because when I realized it was you, your daughter, man, it just, and I didn't know what to say, man. You know what I'm saying? Dave Buckner is one of your closest friends, and he's like my little brother. And he called me crying and upset, and I didn't put everything together, man. And man, I just feel so bad. I'm so sorry, man. You know, and
I truly appreciate it. The community has helped me out greatly. You give me this opportunity to speak. I have to say, you know, right now with COVID and Cotton Branch Mortuary Funeral Home out on 118 North Florissant Road, Zyke and Miss Diamond, I mean, man, they have went above and beyond for me and my family, the Walls Recreation Center. I've just seen so many beautiful things occur because my daughter died. But it's just her that people have come together and I've witnessed grandfathers seeing grandsons they haven't seen in a year. Just beautiful things have happened. And it hurts, but, you know, it has to be a blessing somewhere. Once I get through the clouded tears, I'll be able to see which way I'm supposed to go with it.
And I know the mother, Hope Johnson, and the son.
Yes, Osiris. Yes.
My prayers go out to them also, man. And
yes.
What message do we send? What message would you tell people now? I mean, I just can. You're a strong man, and I always know I had much love for you.
Yeah,
but talking to you now through this very difficult time, it's difficult. What message would you tell these people out here, man?
The same message I've always said. We're not gonna make, because this happened in North City. It's a St. Louis thing. So in order for us to change the culture, we must love at home first. If we love each other in the house properly, we will leave the house and next door neighbors. You will want them to love each other properly because they're next door to you, and you wouldn't want that type of atmosphere by your family. And that type of love spreads. And so if you get one street where everybody is loving each other and within the house and loving each other on that street, then we can move the next block over and next block over. And eventually, once each house loves each other, each community, each street, each community, then the city will love each other. And we can curb and stop this violence. But we got to change the culture, DJ. We got to change the 2 guns on Instagram because you want everybody to know you got a pistol. All these youngsters do this. It's the culture. We got to change it.
Well, Teef, I'm going to dedicate this song to you and your family, man. I love you, my man, and let me know if there's anything I can do for you guys, and we will be praying for you, and whatever we need to do, my man, we got you, man.
Well, her wake is open this evening. 3 to 5 at Cotton Branch Mortuary, 118 North Florissant Road. Beautiful mortuary, beautiful people. If you can, and you have to go through this, check them out because they really took care of my family.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I'll see you there today, man. And what time does the wake start?
3 p.m., DJ.
Okay. And look here, I'll be there sometime today to be there by your side, man. And I want to let you know, man, I got much love and respect for you and your family. Please send the prayers out to everybody in your family, man.
I will.
All right, love you, my man.
Love you back. Thank you.
JC, Big D. Thank you, man. We got to get up out of here, man. Just thank you, D. JC, thank you, man. There's nothing else I can say.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can say. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Yeah, real quick, man, I kind of get the same feeling, man, when Jazz was taken away from us, man. Same kind of situation, really, man. You know, 2 young people, man, doing well, trying to do the right thing, man, and our prayers go out to his family, man, and we got to do better. We got to do better, man. We got to do better.
You said it all. Hey, thanks for listening to me, and we look forward to talking to you next Sunday.